Aloha kako. So as the slide depicts, we've had up to 240 National Guard personnel that was at the kind of the peak of when Hurricane Lala was hitting. What I'll do is I'll talk about how we're postured here today and what we're preparing for in the next coming weekend as the next system starts moving through. You have about approximately 136 National Guard soldiers and airmen that are deployed throughout the state. The majority of those are on the island of Hawaii. The mission sets that they're doing there is high water vehicle clearance teams are able to then assist with the disaster debris clearance with their county counterparts, along with the county priorities. So we're able to open up those roads and clear the debris and try to get access to all the properties. This is going to help the families also be able to get up to after some of the needed commodities that they have. We also have a special team that's going through to go look for some of the remains that were washed away as the cemeteries were inundated by the flooding. They've recovered over 60 remains today, and they're really rushing, trying to be thoughtful, trying to be culturally, appropriate, but trying to get them secured should the heavy rains come in over the weekend. We were at a peak, like it says on the slide, of 242, and we're postured now to elevate back to that peak over the weekend as the impacts of the storm that's pending become more apparent. I'm sure Mr. Bravender is going to cover it in greater detail, but there's some scientific operations with aircraft and stuff that will give us greater forecasting capabilities or abilities to be able to posture accordingly. If you go back to February, March, and the April timeframe with the Kona low storms, we were also very concerned with some of the reservoirs. So we're going to put National Guard teams there and high water vehicles to be able to physically monitor some of the levels on the dams and the reservoirs that gave us some problems before. This is out of an abundance of caution right now, but we thought it was a best practice, and we'll carry that on into the this storm that we're going to go through. And finally, for everybody else, what I would say is take this storm very seriously. Prepare yourself. If you used up some of the supplies that you already had for Hurricane Lala, then go back to the store, get everything together, about 14 days, medicine, food, dog food or pet food. And if you have any questions, there's a lot of tools and information available at ready.hawaii.gov. It has links to other websites that also have some information. And so I urge everybody to kind of look at that and monitor the situation this weekend carefully. Thank you very much. Yes, just like the governor described, we can request for a emergency declaration prior to the next storm system coming in. And what that authorizes is direct federal assistance, so we can get access to some of the other federal assistance that's available. One of those would be the military. They are, however, posturing. We do have members of the 25th Division right now, much like they did during the Kona low storms, being postured just in case they have to be called forward if we do have problems with flooding or if that Wahiawa Reservoir becomes a problem like it did. What the governor also alluded to the fact that we're going to look at maybe moving some of the Hawaiian Electric equipment that they're borrowing from the mainland in here much quicker to get after restoration of some of the electrical services that are on the Big Island. So that is an option, and it's basically based on the more refined forecast from the storm system that we're anticipating. I hope that answers your question.